What's going on, everybody? A lot of people ask me, Lance, you buy a lot of chicken from Costco. I do. I buy at least one of these bad boys a week for the last about 3 years now, ever since they opened up nearby my hometown. $4.99. You can't go wrong. If you know it, you know it, and if you don't, you're missing out. So a lot of people ask me if what do I do with the chicken? Today I want to just showcase how I separate the chicken. Ever since they switched over to these bags, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's something to do with environmental nonsense and saving the turtles or the whales or who knows. I don't know. Ever since they switched over to the bags, I find myself having to separate the chicken every time. Before they were in the container, I didn't feel so bad leaving the chicken in there, but now it's in the bag. It's just, you might as well just do something with it immediately. So first things first, I should have said, wipe down your surfaces or whatnot. But anyways, take the chicken out of the bag. That's what I always do first. Then, see this little tie-on? Wrapped around the legs. Don't be afraid of this thing. It's dead, Your hands are going to get dirty. Get rid of that first. Throw that away. Now our bird is free. Free bird. Okay. So the first thing I always do with the chicken is I always take these wings right off. There's going to be two of them. Boom. Peel that piece off. Discarded. Got a wing there. Boop. And you got a wing over here. These are my favorite parts of the chicken, personally. Take that off. Should just pop right off of the bone. Perfectly good wing. I usually just eat those right away. They don't even sometimes make it home. That's my first step. It's the easiest thing to pull apart. Second of all, I like to take the thigh. You don't even need a knife yet. Basically, you won't even need a knife at all if you do it right and if it's cooked well. So just pull it here. You'll find the bone, and it just pops right off really nicely. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice drumstick there. Nice intact thigh. You keep the skin on, you keep the skin off. Your personal preference. Let's do that to the other side. Now we gotta just reach in, find that bone, nice pop, and look at that. Nice quarter, perfectly done. For simplicity, I'm just gonna put these in the container. You're gonna need a container. I'll keep those there for later, so I'm gonna eat that. Alright, so now there's a lot of still good dark meat on here that you should definitely take advantage of. There is these two flaps underneath that have two nice beautiful pieces under here. Just take your finger, follow the bone line, and you have yourself a nice solid chunk, no fat, of dark meat. The same on the other side. It'll pop out just like a chicken nugget. Just follow your fingertips along the bone, and voila, nice perfectly cut piece. Don't even need to just eat it. Now some people probably will have little things to say about what I'm about to mention next. I personally do not care for the small drum of the wing on these rotisserie chickens. There's not a lot of meat on them. Whatever meat is on them, it's just so little. I'll pull it off and give it to the cats or the dogs, but I usually save it to the end. Or if I want to make a chicken stock out of the carcass, I leave them on, and it's just a little extra meat and flavor. So you can do what you want. You can pull them off. Like I said, I'll do one right now just to show you. It's a little more difficult. That doesn't pull off nice, and you could. There's meat on there. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of gristle. There's a lot of cartilage. Yeah. I mean, I don't particularly do it. It's for the animals usually. I'm mostly focusing on the dark meat and the white meat. So without further ado, let's get on to the white meat portion. Now you got your two breasts here. Two nice big breasts. So it's up to you whether you want to have the skin on or the skin off. For the simplicity reasons, I'm going to take the skin off. As the chicken cools down, the skin does not taste as good. So just peel that right back. Like so. Discard it. Now you got two nice pieces of, you can clean up a little bit, two nice pieces of white breast meat right here. Now the trick that I use is you can get your finger underneath here to the undercarriage, find this rib bone, which is about right here at the top. I don't know if you can see that, and then gently pull. Kind of follow that breastplate a little bit with this your other thumb, and pull it nice back, and look at that. One nice big breast meat, no bone, no cartilage. Ready to do whatever you want to do with this. Perfect. Perfect. Honestly, a lot of people like to just take these out, let them cool down, throw them right in the freezer, eat the rest of the meat for the day. Have it for another time. These are pretty big pieces of chicken here, so I know a lot of people are daunted about buying these chickens. Say, "Oh, this is too much meat. It's too much chicken. I can't finish it." It's like, you can freeze it. It's still cheaper than going out. So we're going to do this to the other side. Same deal. Follow it down, follow it down, follow it down. And a nice, big, perfect chicken breast. Bam, bam. Notice I haven't even used the knife yet. There's always going to be a little stragglers. Pull them off. Now here's the last part. This is where the tender is. I'm not really sure if there's a difference between the tender and the breast meat, other than it's on a different kind of plane in the chicken. There's like a film over it. It is a separate muscle, I'd say. So same technique. Take your two fingers, get underneath the chicken itself, and just slide it against the bone. Nice and easy. It'll be that film. I don't know what it is. Maybe if anyone wants to comment and tell me what this is, but some kind of... But there's a perfectly good tender. Put some panko on that. A little bit of egg wash. Fry it up. Tenders. Same on the other side. Get to that film. Peel it off. I don't know what it is. Someone tell me what that layer is over the piece of tenderloin underneath the breast. I just call it film. Same deal. Doop, 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 doop. Look at that. Perfectly good. Two tenders, I mean. Two breasts. Two wings. Two thighs and drums. Obviously you could separate the drums from the thigh, but I'm not going to get into that. And then you got this perfectly good carcass. Look how little meat is left on this thing. Practically picked clean, except for, like I said, these little drums. I just too much work. put it in the stock. All right. Well, I hope that sheds some light on how to pull apart a Costco chicken. This is at least how I do it. There's so many recipes, so many good things to do with it. Don't give me the excuse that, it's too much chicken, it's too much meat. Just go get yourself a $5 chicken every week, or whenever you can, because this is 2 nights worth of dinners easily, plus lunches, depending on the size of your family. Too good of a value. If you live by yourself, just still do it. And like I said, separate. This is perfectly good in the freezer for a couple of months. Once it cools down. Don't put anything in the freezer until it's cooled down. Anyways, I hope this was informative, and I hope I didn't screw it up so much. I am completely off the cuff all the time, and making it up as I go. Fake it till you make it. Thanks for watching. Bye.